6:30 on, is it November? Good grief. November 25th, 2024. I'm going to go ahead and call the Planning Commission meeting to order. Would anybody say the prayer for us? Please. Thank you. All right, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Jack, for doing that. Can we get a roll call, Brittany, please?
Art Brooks.
Here.
Rich Price.
Here.
Jack Bowles.
Here. Here.
Helen Hewitt.
Here. Here. Okay, we have a quorum, so we'll move on to approval of prior meeting minutes. First, I'm going to bring up the public hearing minutes. Did anyone have any thing they wanted to change on that? If not, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion we accept as written.
Second? Okay, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Okay, public hearing meetings are passed. Let's go ahead and go on to the regular meeting minutes. Does anyone have anything to add to that? If not, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
So moved. Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right. Let's see, we have no old business on our agenda tonight, so let's go ahead and move into new business. We have a RV variance for 2941 Peyton Street. Is anyone here to speak on that?
If y'all would allow, I think Michael and I could do it justice. We're the ones that actually caught the violation and brought it to their attention. They had what happened in between the last time Michael and I spoke with them and not. But we can kind of tell you he has purchased a house that sits at 2941 Peyton Street. He's doing a total remodel. He's gotten his permits as he was supposed to do. He's getting his inspections as he's supposed to get. He at one time had talked to us about living in a mobile home there and tearing the house down. And we explained to him the process for that, so he decided that he could go ahead and remodel that home. And he is, if you've gone to Coco's lately or out that way, that you see the fixtures and everything he's pulling out of there. I mean, he's really doing a nice job with it. I don't know exactly where they live, but it's far enough away that it helps him periodically to stay overnight in that camping trailer. And that's what he was doing when we realized that he was not living in it, but temporarily living in it. So Michael and I visited with him. We told him that he would have to have a variance to do that. Both of us, and I'll let Michael, I'm not speaking for Michael, I'll let him say, but both of us support that. So rather than table it since he's not here, I would ask that you go ahead and act on it. So anything you want to say?
Okay, thank you. If y'all aren't aware of where this is, it's, remember the house that we did the fence variance for that was right across the intersection from Coco's? This is on the back side of that house. So it's not, his RV isn't very visible from the street, and it's not interfering with any of his neighbors. So I think that he's asking for a 180-day, 6-month variance to be able to keep that there. So I'll entertain any comments or.
If I could add one more thing, I'm glad you said that, because we have not received any complaints, unless Brittany's received any, but we've not received any complaints about that. And I would venture to say that most people doesn't even realize that that's what he's doing. We just happened to notice it and brought it to his attention. So.
Thank you. Any questions or comments?
Yes, please.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the city had a
with the variance, I believe,
Oh, you gotta have the variance?
yes, sir.
Okay.
And then it would, after 180 days, it would have to be renewed. We did one a while back when I was chairman of the planning commission on Brewer Street for a gentleman that was ill, deathly ill, and they moved a camper in next to his son's house, knowing that it was not going to be long, but didn't know how long. And so we told them that it was good for 6 months, and if they needed it extended beyond that, they would have to come back and ask for an extension. But it keeps it from just being lived in without the city's approval
Yes,
or
sir.
notice.
Okay.
If no one else has any questions or concerns, comments, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
One more.
Okay.
Did they give you a time frame of how long it's gonna take them to finish the house?
No. I don't know a specific time frame. I know he's working on it diligently, and I know he really wants to be in there, so
Yeah.
I don't think it's something that would drag on beyond, even if he asked for an extension, I wouldn't see it dragging on beyond.
That's that small white house just north of that one that we did the fence on for
Yes, sir,
Coke.
you directly, but their property lines
Yeah.
are the same boundary property
Okay,
line.
all right.
And even the people there in that home has not
Said
expressed any
anything, yeah.
concern. It's, there are some mobile homes adjacent to that property. They're non-compliant. They were there before the zoning regulations took effect. And that's why I said most people driving by probably wouldn't even know that's not compliant. Michael and I just brought it to his attention one day when we were out looking for non-compliant stuff. So,
Okay, thank you, sir.
yes, sir.
Mr. Meadows, are they currently hooked up to city utilities?
They have electric and they have water available for that house. Depending on what action this body takes tonight, Michael and I want to talk to them about their sewage discharge. But they do have all utilities available on that property. They're just not allowed to connect to it in a manner of what you got right now. But we were going to cross that bridge once y'all said they could. If y'all say you could do it, we'll make sure he knows how to do it legally. Yes, sir.
Any other questions or comments? Okay. Anyone want to make a motion to approve?
Make a motion, we approve the variance for 180 days.
Second.
Okay. Any other comments? All right. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Next, we have Half Engineering create updated land use map. The mayor was going to present this tonight. It's just letting us know, I had asked a question a while back about, do we have a master plan for the city? And he said that we did, but he wants to create an updated land use map. So that's what this is for. And I think he was just letting us know that that's been approved to go forward, so. Does any of the staff have anything to add to that part, the land use map? Do y'all know anything on that? I don't? No. Okay, thank you. Next, we have Stagecoach Meadows Phase 3, final plat, Richardson Engineering. Please state your name.
I'm Tristan Phillips here representing Richardson Engineering and on behalf of the developers for the Stagecoach Meadow subdivision. So this phase is Phase 3. It's I believe 88 lots. This will be the second to last phase. I think he's going to do the rest of them in one more phase, which he's left a road on the far east side as it's kind of his construction road, kind of help keep traffic off the new roads and stuff, construction traffic and stuff. So I think the rest of it he'll do in one more phase. But all the utilities are in. We got the as-bills to Bruce. He seems pleased with them. Didn't have any comments in the city staff meeting. Open to any questions or anything y'all might add.
So y'all see the gray around the perimeter, that's what he's talking about, that will be the final phase. He's using that right now as his construction entrance and whatnot.
The road to the south, that's the farthest south that this subdivision goes. There's some land to the south of this that we've left a stub out to. We typically do that if there's any portion of land that's large in nature for any future connection purposes. So it's kind of hard, you can't see it on the TV, but it's in the middle of that south road there. And then the rest of that south road there, and then that far road on the east that goes all the way back to East Main. So that'll be the last phase.
Any questions from the board? If not, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Okay, all those in favor say aye. Aye.
Thank you.
Motion approves, thank you. Okay. We'll move on to announcements. Well, first, does anyone with if the board have anything they want to share tonight? Okay. I presented to council our last month's meeting, and they were concerned about the variance that we allowed for the smaller side setbacks for that neighborhood. They were going to have the, instead of having a 6 foot, they were going to have 5 foot side setbacks. They would ask us not to do that again. Once our UDO gets approved, we will have a high density option on there, and that's what this would be. And it would fall under code, under the UDO, but I think that they were concerned about that. So just wanted to bring that to y'all's attention, that that is a concern of council. I was kind of surprised by that, so I just wanted to let y'all know, okay? All right. The Christmas parade. The Christmas parade is December 8th at 3 p.m. Our next meeting will be December 16th at 6:30, just changed for the holidays. The council meeting will be December 17th at 6:30, and city offices will be closed in observance of Thanksgiving, November 28th through 29th. And that's all. I entertain a motion to,
Make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
all those in favor? Aye. Okay, motion adjourned.